it's Debbie down in Texas, and I'm going to be with you today, and we're going to make some jam in just a minute. But before we get to that, I wanted to show you a couple of Pampered Chef tools to help you through this quarantine to remember what part of the day you're in. So if you're reaching for this one, this is our cold brew coffee maker. It helps me through the daytime. And I just wanted you to know you can save some money by staying out of the drive-thru. Just make your own at home. You can use the blender to make you some frozen ones if you want. Then, you know it's probably evening if you're reaching for the wine opener. Just saying, these might help you keep things a little straight in your head about what time of day it is. Well, what I'm going to do is make some strawberry jam today. And I have a pound of strawberries that I had in my freezer. And I'm just going to dump those in here with the juice and all. You don't have to add any water. So that's just a pound of strawberries. And it calls for 2.5 tablespoons of pectin Sure-Gel if you've never made jam or Sure-Gel. So I put a little bit extra in there because I just like to. Then you put the lid on this, turn it on. Now this has a lot of settings. I make my own peanut butter all the time. You just do that by putting it on grind, and it takes 2 minutes and 20 seconds. You can make smoothies, alternative milks. It washes itself, which I'll show you later. It makes soup. Now, it doesn't just heat it, guys. It actually cooks it to a specific temperature. Our jams and jelly setting, it's a patented setting. There's no other blender on the market that does what ours does because you don't have to do anything. We're going to turn this on jam. So we have it lit up. Now this is going to heat to a perfect 220 degrees. I won't have to stir it. I won't have to watch it. And then after it reaches a certain degree for a certain number of time, it's going to beep and tell me to add. And that's when we're going to add the sugar that I've already got measured out here. So all we do at this point is push this button. Now this won't be a constant stir. It's going to start and stop and start and stop. That's how it keeps it stirred for you while you go do something else. Retrace your eyes. Can you see it boiling? We're almost to the point that we add our sugar. It's got to hit 212 degrees. We're at 203 right now. But it's heating. You can see it boiling. I'll put you a little closer. See it boiling in there? No stirring, no standing over the hot stove, but it's hot. Check it out. Look at those nice bubbly bubbles. Hey, it tells us we're ready to add, so we're going to take this off, and we're going to pour our 3 cups of sugar down in here. So I'm going to do it this way to keep my fingers from getting close to anything hot. I don't have to stir that either because I'm going to put this lid back on. Man, that smells good, y'all. Sometimes I'm too short. That's the only problem. Okay, then we're going to hit start, and we're going to 220. Now, what happens when it hits 220 degrees, that's when the pectin that you added is going to activate. That's what gives us that jam setting. Makes your jam and jellies jiggly and creamy and thick. So we're waiting for it to hit that. The sugar brought it back down to 171, so it's got to bring it back up. So I've got time to go do something else. Hey, I'm back because I wanted you to see the end of it. So we're at 216 degrees. You can see it boiling. In between stirs, you're going to see it boiling. Can you see that boiling in there? So we're done. We hit the right temperature. It's still hot and bubbly. So what you're going to do to lift this off. First of all, there is a plastic part here. That's your knuckle guard to protect your hand when you take hold of the handle. And then this is your helper handle. So you're going to use those to take this off. So just lift up and off. Now I'm going to let you see down in there. So you just open your lid. Look at that fresh made jam. So come over here and let's put it in our jar. My little jar's ready. And you want to be careful because my jars are hot, the liquid's hot, so you just have to pour real careful. Leave a little bit of head space. I made a mess there. This took about 45 minutes. And then I'm just going to put this in a prep bowl. Lid on that to go in the fridge. Gotta make sure the tops are clean. So if you got any on there, you want to make sure you do that. Then you're going to put your little seal on here. I have these in hot water ready to go. Drip off any water on them, and I'm going to put them in a water bath. But I want to show you how easy this blender is to clean. Alright, first I'm going to take this to the sink and just rinse it with the spray. Okay, I just rinsed it a little bit and I'm going to put it back on here. I'm going to add 3 cups of water to it. And there's the measurements on here so you can see. Now don't add more water or more soap than I show you, because then you're going to have a mess. And then you add 1, 2, 3 drops. 3 drops is the most of dish soap. Put the lid on, and it's going to tell you when your lid's on good. Turn it to heated wash and hit go. Now it has to heat to 140 degrees because this is already hot. It probably won't take it very long to get there. Once it gets there, it's going to count down and it's going to wash the inside of this. Then all you have to do is rinse it out and dry it. So 22 seconds away from a clean blender, and that's all it took. Once it hit 140 degrees, I think it was 2 more minutes is all. So nice and clean, and all I have to do is rinse out the soap, and we're done.